After years of low rainfall and worsening environmental conditions, our water reserve levels have declined drastically. That means mandatory conservation to help stop the decline.
Hello, I'm Betty Gibble, Public Affairs Officer from Eastern Municipal Water District.
And I'm Peter Odenkranz in the Community Involvement Department at EMWD. And we'd like to talk to you about some of the things dealing with the water issues that we all are facing, some of the things that are affecting us, some of the things that we would like you to do, and the things that we're doing to help you stay within your water budgets.
Recently, our board, after much deliberation and caring and concern, declared Stage 2 in their water contingency plan. What does this mean for the citizens of Menifee?
Right, because basically what we've been doing for the last year or so has been asking people to voluntarily become more efficient in how they use water. What we're doing now is actually having more of a mandatory structure to our contingency plan. So there are things that we're asking people to do. We've in the past asked people to please don't water driveways. That doesn't make any sense. We're asking people to repair any leaks that they have inside or outside. We ask people to irrigate more appropriately, not in the middle of the day, but between, say, 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. Those are things that we've been asking people to do on a voluntary basis. Many people have been doing it. In fact, the majority of people have been doing that sort of thing. So we're now at the point, however, that the drought is a little bit more serious, both from a weather standpoint and from a regulatory standpoint, and we need to make things mandatory.
Other things that we're asking is don't water when it's windy. All the water blows away. The same as watering when it's very, very hot, because all the water evaporates. Peter's mentioned about watering in the evening. There are things that you can do with your sprinklers, and we have experts on staff who can direct you in terms of the proper way to irrigate, and to please look and consider drought-tolerant plants. Drought-tolerant doesn't mean that we just have cactus and rocks. In fact, Peter, I think we have just planted a garden out here that has some beautiful flowers blooming right now.
That's a very good point. Even at our headquarters here on Trumbull Road near Highway 74, that we have a garden that is open to the public during business hours, and that gives good examples of the types of plant materials, and as well as how they're laid out, that people can take home, make use of in their own homes.
We also want people to, when they wash their cars, to use a nozzle that will turn off and not let the water run off into the street or the driveway. And
keep in mind that most of the water that people do use at their homes is used outside. So as Betty said, there are things, simple things you can do outside just to limit the amount of water that you use and still maintain wonderful lifestyles.
And we're very, very pleased that the majority of you citizens have taken this to heart and have started conserving more. 70 to 80% of the people are staying within their water budgets, and we congratulate you for the fact that you've indicated, you know this is a crisis in terms of the amount of water for people, and that we must all work together in order to conserve water so everybody has enough for inside and for outside. Otherwise, if you use and waste water, there will be some stiff fines.
Well, so to make it easier for people to meet all of their own needs for indoor and outdoor irrigation and water use, they should turn to our website, EMWD.org. We have many suggestions, conservation suggestions, as well as other things that could help them. Also, people could go to usewaterwisely.org. Here again, many good suggestions, things people can take home to heart, because what we're trying to do is to get people to consider when they use water, they should use it wisely.
And if you have any other questions, we'll be happy to come out and talk to individuals or to groups to try and assist you in understanding what all of this means conservation-wise, and to guide you in terms of the kinds of plants to plant and so forth, so that we can, as Peter says, use our water efficiently and wisely.
Thank you.
We have a water shortage. So why do we continue to waste water? With leaky sprinklers, or by hosing down our driveways instead of sweeping them, and by taking anything longer than a 5-minute shower. Southern California is getting drier. Go to BeWaterWise.com, find out how your community is dealing with mandatory conservation, and learn 6 things we can all do to move the needle.
Mom!